Is this nice and relaxing? Don't you feel like you could, like, you know, jam out with me? No, don't ruin my mood, Elden Ring. I'm just a relaxing cat. I would love to show you where it's at. I would show you this cafe I go to, and it's full of coffee beans. We could go get a cup of coffee, and you would say, oh boy, this is frothy. And then we would get a cup of coffee together, and I think we would feel light as a feather. Don't you know, boy, girl thing, I love you. I love you because I'm a cat, and I know where it's at. Where it's at because I am a cat. Okay, I guess that's my signal to stop. Oh Lord. Well, hello there. I wanted to play some Elden Ring and walk around and talk about some stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. But man, I'm really enjoying this like smooth jazz. I don't think you can see very well, but I'm like bouncing up and down in my chair very slightly, just with like you know, flexing my butt in the chair, and it is like just kind of making a nice little bounce. Making a bounce. I'm making a bounce. Can you tell that I'm making the bounce? I'm making a bounce. I love to bounce in my chair. I love to bounce in my chair. Yeah, I love it, 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 love it. Man, why did my FPS drop there? Sweet pulsating spider Christ. I don't understand why my music making me drop. Okay, wait. So, I just started this playthrough not too long ago. Man, look at my little hands. It's showing that I'm controlling a controller. See, because I'm moving the controller around and it... Well, my hands are, well, they're big and fluffy, so maybe it's kind of obscuring the thing slightly. But that's okay. I rather like this game. I think it's kind of comfy. If you, kind of know what you're doing already. And just sort of, you know, take it slowly, you know. But I've already killed a couple of bosses in the dragon, and that dragon was like, hey, what's in your wagon? And I said, I don't have a wagon, Mr. Dragon. But then I killed it, and he said, oh, okay. And now his soul belongs to me. Sorcerer's Incantation. I played this game enough that I... Actually, maybe I should be able to turn off the little thingies, the little, you know, hints and stuff. Because I've played this game a bunch, actually. I've beaten it multiple times. I've beaten it twice regularly, and I've beaten it, I think, 4 times with the cheats. The cheats are fun, too, because I just like to give myself random items and stuff like that, and mess around, and like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be max level now, and I'm gonna give myself all the cool sorceries, and then I'm just gonna, you know, break it. And I made this lady, and don't you think she's pretty? Well, actually, wait here. Let me do this, and I'll... Yeah, don't you think she's kind of neat? I kind of tried to give her like a sort of relaxing native look. I don't know what I was going for exactly. At first I was going to go for something, you know, kind of Arabian, but I just decided to go for this because I thought this was nice. And although I am really into Arabian culture, as you maybe know, I also just decided that I would go for this because I like this hairstyle, and I think it's kind of neat that it bounces a little bit as she walks around. And I was gonna like try to give her like blonde hair and maybe give her like an Integra Helsing look, because I really like Integra Helsing because she's really cool and really powerful, and I like strong, powerful ladies. But well, this works too, you know. Whoop. Man. I'm just really enjoying this music. But yeah, I decided to give this lady the name Khadija because Khadija is my favorite of the Prophet Muhammad's wives. I always thought she... Oh, excuse me. Excuse me! I'm trying to have a relaxing time here. That was a big troll. But, you know, like, I really always thought she was really cool because, you know, she had, like, that business before... see, this is why you kind of have to be paying attention and not just, like, looking around at random things on the other monitor. Because otherwise you're going to get hit a bunch and then people are going to be like, oh, wow, you're bad at this. I'm not bad at this! I'm great at this! Ooh, gold seed. Doom. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. But, you know, yeah, I decided to name her after Khadija because Khadija was my favorite wife of the Prophet Muhammad. I always thought she was really interesting because, you know, she had that, like, business before Muhammad. And if I remember correctly, she met Muhammad because she had sent him out on a business... Oops. She had sent him out on a business trip for her and, like, placed him in charge of, like, I don't know if it was, like, a whole caravan, but it was, like, certainly part of a caravan. And then she was, like, so impressed with him, she's like, okay, I would like you to be my husband. And she was, like, a widow at the time. And they stayed married until he married again. Does that tell me it went to... 1 second. I just want to check something. No, that's Ender. Oh. See, I started this character, and I started with Wii mod on, so now I have 99 stone sword keys. Well, I guess I have 99 stone sword keys then. I don't think I have any other items that are multiplied that much. Let me double check though, real quick. No, it's just stuff I bought from the guy, looks like. Yeah. Okay, so everything else is a normal amount. It's just the... Oh wait, no, that's item crafting. Let me go to inventory. Just to make sure. Yeah, everything else is normal. Oh yeah, I got a bunch of those stones because I ran down to the Limgrave tunnels. I think it's Limgrave tunnels. Do. You know what? Let me check something real quick. Okay, I checked some stuff and we got it all fixed. And I turned on some different music because that other music was distracting me a little bit because I was like, going, but yeah. So I made sure that I still didn't have cheats on because I was like, I don't want to like be able to like instantly kill things and stuff. Not right now, anyway. I messed around with cheats a little bit earlier, but then I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna maybe record a little bit, so let's just do this normal-like. So everything else was normal. The only thing is now I have 99 stone keys. I don't know how much of a benefit that is. Oh yeah, they have all been grafted. They've all been stitched together. But yeah, I really like Khadija as like Muhammad's wife. I think she's like really cool and good. She's one of the more interesting figures. You know, I'm listening to this music. I'm not really sure it fits the tone. Give me a second. There we go. I found something kind of nice and relaxing, but also something that I think kind of fits a little bit better. And now I can wiggle again. Wiggle. Do you ever just, like, find yourself getting lost in a fantasy game? Just, you know, walking into, like, some great unknown or something like that, and just... Excuse me. And just suddenly finding yourself kind of, like, drifting off into thoughts and memories, or, like, drifting off into a story. Like, I like to imagine, like, what was this lady's life like before she got here? And I frequently imagine that she was, you know, like, kind of a noble... She was a noble that was really into the religion of her people. But then, you know, something happened that made her question her faith, and she had to, you know, venture forth. And now this is like a quest. And she says that it's for her order, but secretly it's more for her to prove to herself, you know, like, what does she really believe in? And stuff like that. And, like, really discover herself in a way. And she knows that she's basically immortal here, and that she'll be killed and revived over and over again. But she's okay with that, because she feels like at the end of it, she's gonna find herself. I feel like finding yourself is like a really important part of a hero's journey. And you know, it took me a long time to figure out who I was. Who I was like as, besides cat. I mean, I knew I was a cat for a long time. I was like, oh hey, look, cat. Excuse me. But then, you know, like the longer I searched, sometimes it felt like I would never really find a good answer for all that stuff. But then eventually I did, because I was like, ow. Don't shoot Torrent. Torrent's nice. But eventually I did. I discovered things about myself, you know? As you venture on, sometimes you just find things. Things become more clear the older you get. And sometimes even in, like, darkness, you find a light. Or you find the darkness that is pleasing to you. You know, we always talk about, like, this duality thing where it's like, you know, darkness and light. Oh, darkness is bad, but, you know, sometimes darkness can be comforting. Darkness has its own, you know, part to it. It's not entirely wrong. I mean, Mahakali is, you know, often called, like, a dark goddess, but she's wonderful. And I think that sometimes, like, even when you shut out all the lights and it's just, like, a single candle light in an area and it's kind of like dark and spooky, I think that can be very relaxing and like very rewarding in its own way. I just don't think that we should spend all of our time in the dark, you know what I mean? A balance is good. And I try to strive to be like a good character in these games, because that was what feels good to me. But I have seen a lot of people do like mean stuff in playthroughs, and I mean, I guess it's okay if it's just in a video game. I just think you should strive your best to be your best, you know? Not harm those who don't deserve it, that kind of thing. Be an icon of justice. I used to be way more into like playing like evil characters, but the more I discovered about myself, the more I realized that I don't really like being evil. It's just not that fun. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's worth it. It's easy to be evil in a lot of circumstances. It's easy to just like take things you want and to like, you know, bully other characters and stuff like that, or to just be like, I don't have any of these standards or anything like that. But I think having standards and like living up to them is rewarding often. Like, you know, really rewarding in and of itself. You know, just being like able to live up to the standards that you set yourself can really be very beneficial. I think that sometimes when we've been hurt for a long time... There you go, Manhattan runes. I'm not really big on sorcerer right now because I don't have the intelligence for it. Ooh, this man's telling me about nice things. Doesn't he look a little bit like Plague of Gripes? That's kind of neat. I like this guy. Thank you. But I think that even sometimes in, you know, like, the darkness and stuff like that, you can still do good. And I think that you should often try and strive to do better than what you did previously. You know, improve yourself a little bit at a time. Constantly be searching out for new ways to improve yourself. And holding yourself up to standards... Oh, Lord. Oh, man. That was not what I meant to do. But holding yourself up to standards and, like, ideals will really make you feel better about yourself. You know? I, personally, find that now that I live up to the standards that I have set for myself, I just genuinely feel better a lot of the time. And, you know, being mean and stuff, You know, like sometimes if you've been abused or things like that, or bad things have happened to you, you want to be mean to strike out at the world and strike out at the people who have wronged you. But I think more common than not, it's better to be nice and to try and make yourself the better person. And yeah, I know that's not always easy. I mean, in a lot of cases, it would be much easier to just lash out. But I don't think that that's the right path, though. I think that we benefit ourselves much more Hmm. That's weird. I think it benefits us so much more if we strive to live better lives and strive to hold ourselves up to those standards, like I said. I don't know. It's just a thought. Maybe I don't know nothing. Maybe I'm just a silly cat. I can... Ooh, that was close. I can say, though, that I used to be a bad kitty cat, and now I'm a good kitty cat. And you know, it's really nice to feel that way. It's really nice to, like, look back and go, wow, I survived a lot. I got through a lot. I don't know. Just kind of felt like saying that. And I really hope you guys are having a great day. I really and truly do, you know? I really and truly hope that people are doing good. I know that it's not always easy to do good, but hey, if nothing else, you got some encouragement from me. And I hope that means something to you. I suppose I'm also a stranger cat on the internet, but, you know, who knows? Maybe that means something to somebody. I do like that sound a lot. I'm listening to this random, like, tavern ambience I found. And it's very, nice. It's very kind of, soothing to the soul. I do personally think that sometimes if you're feeling bad, you can just, like, put on some good music and it'll help a lot. Hello. Well, you shouldn't be stealing, Mr. Man, sir. Mr. Man. Let's see, though. Anything? Oh, well, I'll get some more smithing stones. Oh, I need some more souls to get the last two. Ooh, the astrologer's gear does look kind of neat, though. Oh. He's skewering me! Ah! Oh, that's silly. I haven't gone to the, place yet to become the ultimate table lady, but I will get there and I'll become the ultimate table lady, and they'll be like, wow, what a table lady, this lady has table manners for years, and I'll be like, I know. Oop, I didn't think that was gonna hit me, but it did. Oop. Right now I'm just gathering, like, a bunch of maps as I run around and stuff like that. I think even, like, these kind of, like, depressing areas with, like, all the rain and stuff like that are kind of nice to go through. Elden Ring is really pretty. Thank you, FromSoft, for making this really pretty game. Usually you like to make games like Dark Souls 3, which I do like, but it's usually full of, like, a lot of... Not what I meant to do. Oh my goodness. Ahaha! By touching the grace, I have managed to put your face. Oh. Hello. I was just speaking about how I hadn't gone to the table yet. I'm going to go on this arduous path so that I can release the world from the darkness, and then I can become the good kitty. The good kitty is the best kitty. Ooh. This lady's really nice. I like to hold her hand. Are there any video game people that you would like to hold hands with? You should put their names down in the comments and I'll go, oh boy, that would be nice to hold hands with. I do think that if you could, like be very, like, gentle with, like, a stone giant, like, when they reach their hands down and then you just give it a little squeeze, and then it would go, yay, little friend. I can upgrade my sword some. Man, I've gotten a lot of the smithing stones level 1. Hello. Hello, I would like it very much if you... Oh wait, I don't have the souls for it. Oh, I think because I ran down to that one place, I might have a golden... Ah, yeah, golden rune 5. How much does this give me again? Oh, 1600. Okay. I could use that to upgrade my sword a little bit. Hello, I would like it very much if you strengthen this out a little bit for me, please. Yeah. I think I'll wait to strengthen this up some more. You're really cool and good. This guy is like really friendly, and like by the end he's gonna be like, "Oh my lord, I wish to call you the Elden King Ring Man." And I would be like, "Okay, but I'm a lady. You should call me the Elden Lady, not the Elden King Ring Man." But you know, he's learning. He'll learn to understand and appreciate me with time. Oh man, do you guys like fire? I really like going through like warm fires and like putting my hands out and getting them warm. My paws. Yes, we're all looking for our own purpose, Rodrika. Sometimes we find it early, sometimes we find it late. But it's never too late to start looking, you know? No, here. Let me talk to you about... Ooh. Yeah, see? She can spirit tune. If I could spirit tune, I would summon all kinds of wolves so I could pet them and scratch their chins and tell them how good they are. But I would also summon a jellyfish because I think jellyfish are kind of cool. Do you like jellyfish? I like jellyfish. I think jellyfish are like a very interesting like set of creatures. I also like arthropods a lot. And this game has some arthropods in it. It has like crabs and shrimp and lobsters, I think. Well, no. I think it has... Well, no, it definitely has shrimp, but I know it has crabs. And I want to say there's lobsters. Yeah, lobsters for sure. So there's at least 3 different crustaceans. Wait, no, are there shrimp? I was so sure about the shrimp a second ago, but now I'm thinking that the guy I was thinking of is actually grilling up crabs, not shrimp. Do. Yes, you should watch over Rodrika, and she can tell me if there's shrimp. I seem to really want to believe that there are shrimp in there somewhere. Cool. I think that's all I need to do, but I'll double check real quick one more time before I go back out exploring. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I'll release you when I become Elden Lord. I will break the chains of your oppression, and then I will give you a little red beret, and I will tell you to help me teach the people about socialism, and then we will all come together to form a very glorious kingdom together. I'm thinking I want the kingdom to be maybe about 3 Americas big. I think we need a lot of America power. But then we'll turn it to something that isn't imperialism. We'll turn it to freeing people. I mean, I guess that's kind of like imperialistic if I just like show up at their place and go, haha, you have to free people with guns instead of diplomacy. Although I could try to talk to them, but they might not like it. If I just talk to them, I'll be like, hey, would you like it very much if I said, don't do that? I don't think they would. But yeah. I've just kind of felt like making this video, and it's kind of relaxing and trampoline around in the water. And I was thinking about how, like, yeah, sometimes things aren't all that easy, and there's a lot of darkness out there. But I think it's our duty to stand up and try to be light, you know? To be like creatures of light, and to be creatures who strive to do better than our forebears, and to do the right thing, even though it's not always easy. And I know that some of us really struggle with that, and that sometimes it gets hard and stuff like that, but, you know, I just wanted to share that, you know, I support you in your attempt to do this if you do. Oh, yes, that'll... Oh, this lady needs help, but she's a snake. This lady here is, like, actually a snake lady? I should get this lady her necklace. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think, because, like, the snake lady does seem nice, but isn't her mom evilness? And then there's like a guy going, I will devour the god with my big mouth. And I go, no. You don't get to do that, sir. This is America. Well, this is Limgrave, sir. But yeah, I don't know. I think that sometimes there's a lot standing against us in doing the correct thing, you know? But, you know, it's generally speaking a pretty good thing to strive to do the best you can. Not a mean, Jimmy D? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. I think I'll continue my adventures another time. Well, I'll separate these into different videos so that I can talk about other things that have subject matter on mind. Maybe. I don't know. I just felt like telling you guys a good message and telling you that you should stick your chin up and you should keep going for the good message. You should keep trying to be good to people. And you should do your best to stand up against the darkness and stand out from it. And not let it overcome you. Okie dokie. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.